Here's why Billy's mysterious partner wants to ruin Victor. A secret partner and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, plan to overthrow Victor Newman, Eric Braden, on Young and the Restless, who will work with wildcard Billy and hates Victor and has connections and power. Belinda from Soap Dirt here to discuss 3 potential Billy collaborators. He has been secretly conversing to that person. First, subscribe if you're not following us. Young and Restless. Billy Abbott fakes redemption. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, pretends to have abandoned his Victor revenge plot. He wants to make Abbott Communications, his new company, something his family can be proud of. Billy is still up to something because he has a hidden accomplice nobody knows about. His brother Jack Abbott, Peter Birdman, funds this new enterprise. He just writes the check. So Jack isn't vengeful with him. Billy keeps someone else informed. 3 people meet the bill of this unknown co-conspirator. Tucker McCall may revenge Victor on Y and R. One example is Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, due of his unhealthy relationship with Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson. The Abbotts hate him. They were happy to see him leave town. I could picture Billy working with Tucker if it helped him. Billy dislikes Tucker, but they both loathe Victor. Tucker should also help Lily Winters, Crystal Collil, who is close to Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, and was hurt by the moustache. He may run back to Devin and say he avenged Lily from Victor. Billy must conceal his collaboration with Tucker. Especially Jack, who would be enraged. Young and the Restless Jack and Tucker rivalry. He hates Tucker, but if he can help Billy and conceal it from the family and the Abbotts, Tucker could be a good vengeance partner. Of course, working with Tucker would be difficult and likely end in Billy's face. Naturally, Jack and Ashley would flip if they knew. Billy hates Victor and is blinded. I believe he would risk their fury if Tucker could help him defeat Victor. A Young and the Restless conspiracy. Diane Jenkins' secret alliance with Billy. Another candidate is Billy's sister-in-law Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters. Recently, when Diane and Jack reconnected after their phony split, Diane informed Billy she needed to chat to him about something secretive that was for his ears only. My initial reaction was retribution plot, but we never heard again. Diane may have suggested she and Billy punish Victor together, and we'll learn about it later, flashbacks, etc. Diane definitely wants Victor to suffer for stealing Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, from the Abbotts and treating him poorly. Diane may detest Victor almost as much as Billy, and she wouldn't want Jack to know she was working with Billy since he'd oppose her revenge. If that's what they're doing and Jack finds out, he'll flip since he hates Diane hiding stuff. Billy may annoy Jack for conspiring with his wife and concealing it. Billy swore he wouldn't go after him, and Diane stated she put all this behind her, even if she was outraged at what he did. So Jack may regret trusting Billy and thinking he hasn't changed. Young and the Restless Ashley Abbott revenge. Billy's secret partner? Next, another Abbott may be sneaking around playing revenge games with Billy to take down Victor. Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, may be plotting with Billy. After recovering in Paris, she occasionally appears. She returned for Abby Newman's, Melissa Ordway, wedding, stayed a while, and then departed town. Ashley may wish to join Billy's revenge scheme for particular reasons. Victor and Ashley have a kid, but they don't always get along. Remember, Ashley loved her dad, John Abbott, formerly Jerry Douglas, and her brother Jack most of the time. Victor Newman targets the family company. He attacked Ashley's brother and nephew, Kyle, to destroy her father's legacy. Victor also stole Chancellor from Billy by lying and tricking Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, into believing Billy was doing a horrible job. Ashley, aside from Billy Abbott, has several reasons to teach Victor a lesson and get revenge. If Victor gets his way, Jabot will be destroyed. I think Ashley and Billy would work together to stop him, and Ashley is skilled at revenge. Young and the Restless. Billy's risky revenge plot and possibilities. Regardless of who teams up with Billy, he is up to something and will fail. Because his scheming and sneakiness never work, and he's meant to change. He told everyone, and everybody believed him. I think that Victor deserves a comeuppance, but Billy Boy normally fails with moustaches, so I don't see it working this time. Billy is hiding this secret partner from Jack, who is giving him millions to create Abbott Communications. He's concealing this strange relationship from Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, Phyllis at night on Y&R. He is also hiding it from Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and keeping a great secret that he is still actively pursuing a vendetta against Victor, but under the radar of everyone who cares about him, since he knows they will be furious with him. Billy is impetuous and always flips between being good and listening to the devil on his shoulder and giving into his shady inclinations, so he could go off the deep end again. How far Billy goes and how fast he falls could depend on the identity of this secret co-conspirator. Tucker McCall is evil and has little bounds. Billy falling flat on his face didn't matter as long as Tucker got what he wanted. If it's Tucker, things might become worse quickly. If Diane Jenkins or Ashley Abbott are pursuing revenge with Billy, they may be able to control his instability and succeed. Billy's super-secret companion will be revealed soon. Spoilers March 10 to 14. Victor sees, Claire pushes, Holden plots. Young and the Restless spoilers show Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, rages, Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, pushes, and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, plots. As usual on Early Edition Day, we'll start with this week's events on Wednesday, March 5th. Victor and Jack's GCAC conflict. Abbott versus Newman deepens. Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, meets Jack Abbott, Peter Birdman, at the GCAC. Victor is chatting about his dumb brother Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, with their wives. Starting a communications company is a lovely thing to say, and he's telling Jack that Billy is so unpleasant that he tarnishes John Abbott's reputation. Jack and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, discover that someone leaked the firm launch details. It's a secret Jabot keeps internally, and they know someone has spoken out. Diane and Jack worry if it's Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Jack also recommends a bargain to Victor. They'll leave Claire and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, alone to avoid their enmity, but Victor is boiling. He won't. He forbids Kyle from seeing his grandchild. Diane and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, lobby. Naturally, Victor is upset. He won't agree. Later, Nikki asks Victor to call a ceasefire with Jack before things go too far, which Victor wants. He won't back down no matter what she says. Billy, Adam, and Chelsea's Crimson Lights love triangle. Allegations and lingering feelings. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, meets Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan, at Crimson Lights and watches them fight, not liking it. She wonders if it's all about that old rivalry or Billy's relationship with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. Adam claims Billy pursued him in Newman Media. Adam obviously knows about his company's launch. Billy claps back, they trade insults, and Billy bugs Chelsea when Adam takes a call. His concerns include her personal life and whether she's dating Adam again. Though she doesn't care, Billy doesn't want Chelsea to pain. Adam is upset by Billy's remarks about him as he comes in, and Chelsea says stop fighting. After Billy leaves, she wonders if Adam is still obsessed with Sally and angry at Billy. He says no, and they both insist we're fine. You over Billy, I over Sally. We should accept this and quit questioning it. Jabot leak investigation. Billy rushes press release as Phyllis misses. Jack visits Billy to discuss the leak and who may have leaked it. Billy's press statement for Albacom's launch is rushed because news is out, and Sally is helping him because Phyllis isn't present. Billy leaves another worried voicemail for Phyllis, urging her to call him. Nikki's advice to Claire and Kyle on setting boundaries, family conflicts and Summer's plans. Thursday, March 6, Nikki is worried about Claire following this GCAC showdown where Victor made it obvious he won't accept Claire and Kyle. Nikki knows trouble is coming, so she'll advise Claire. Maybe listen to your granddad since it's not worth the fight, or maybe follow your heart and Victor will adjust. Kyle must set limits with Summer Newman, Allison Lanier. He's setting limits. The last setting boundary spoiler was Audra Charles, Zulika Silver, requesting Holden to leave the table while she and Sally finished talking, so I'm skeptical. Not actually putting limits. Naturally, Summer is upset over Phyllis' disappearance. She informed Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, that she and Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, are over. It won't happen. Thus, she may be leaning towards Kyle. Summer might try to use her mom's disappearance to get closer to him. Devin's suspicions and Lily's complex relationship with Damon. Nate's concerns. Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, had many dangling questions for Lily Winters, Crystal Collil, who had Victor pull info. She's still investigating, but she's also meeting him in a scenario where Devin thinks they're dating and Lily denies it. Devin probably wants to know, what are you doing? Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, doesn't like this, so we must be careful and defend the family. Jack's promise, Victor's ultimatum, and Audra and Holden's scheming continue Abbott versus Newman war. After promising Summer something on Friday, March 7, Jack senses that the Newman versus Abbott fight is about to escalate since Victor can't lie. He may warn her and promise not to allow Victor's situation damage Summer's friendship with the Abbotts. They get along with her, therefore he may want to know about Phyllis. Victor gives Claire an ultimatum by the end of the week. Dump Kyle, forget him, find another guy, you can't date a dirtbag Abbott, etc. Claire will not tolerate his heated, brutal attack. I don't see her withdrawing. She survived Jordan, can she endure Victor? Audra and Holden are planning on Friday. But Nate could walk up and witness them talking since he knows they dated. But he doesn't know the scope of their relationship, and this scheming may be about Damon and Annie Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, possibly their past. March 10 to 14 spoilers. Nate's suspicions, Adam and Chelsea's reunion, Phyllis's disappearance. Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, is skeptical of Holden from March 10th to 14th, and he should be. He wants Audra back and may try to destroy their relationship. Holden may have wanted to stay with Audra when they were together. Audra left, but now she's open to relationships, so Holden may want her to pursue them with him instead of Nate. Adam is happy with Chelsea's progress. Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, will be thrilled about this reunion. Adam and Victor will also report next week, discussing Billy, the new company, and how to defeat the Abbotts. Adam, as usual, is willing to trash Billy, but he won't take direct hits at Jack, which may bother Victor, fresh off getting some sass and pushback from Claire. Victor basically revealed that they have an inside source by taunting Jack, which wasn't the best move because now Jack's on high alert and may be purging Gilad personnel. Victor won't like Nikki supporting Claire, and she's still pressing for a truce. Billy Abbott worries about Phyllis after his discussion with Daniel Romalotti, Michael Grazietti, and his last frantic message goes unanswered. The good news is that Sally is assisting him without Red, but there's more to it. Their family worry more about Phyllis and Sharon Newman, Sharon case. Lily won't avoid Damon despite Nate's advice. Nick is attempting to stay calm while Sharon and Phyllis go missing, and we are close to discovering their captors. The other day I did a video on that, and I still prefer Michael Baldwin. I suspect a benevolent kidnapping, but we'll see. Annie may see the oncologist for an update on her leukemia, while Jack, Diane, and Kyle may plot revenge against Victor.